Hello and welcome. This is AK Talks, a morning show. I'm still your fucking guy. I'm your man in command for your Tuesday morning, AK. And we'll get right into the segments. All right, we got a few knockers, and then we got the big old debate section of the night. First segment of the day, and the soundboard is not working at all because my OBS wants to be a fucking bitch and a half, and nothing wants to work. So thank you, China. There we go. First word of the day: threshold. A threshold is a piece of wood, metal, or stone that lies across the base of a doorway. In figurative use, threshold refers to a point or level at which something begins or changes. Wow. Didn't stutter one time. Looks like those vocabulary lessons paid off. All right, let's find a JOKE for a threshold. All right. My threshold for anger is very thin. That's why I love my job in customer service. Because whenever some lovely person walks in the door, I'll just, yeah, I got nothing. Maybe we get a callback. Maybe we get a fucking callback for this shit. All right, maybe we get a callback. But either way, that commences the word of the day. Hopefully, you use threshold in your own stupid, shitty life. All right, look how nice we're starting your Tuesday morning, cursing at you within the first 2 minutes. Okay. The next segment is the last 24 hours. How the hell has been the world in my eyes? Okay, what I've done in the last 24 hours is I watched the whole first season of King of Tulsa. If you don't know what King of Tulsa is, it's that guy Robert Niro, Cappuccino, Lucy, whatever, that fucking Italian fucking greaseball. He made another movie. How the hell can we guess? He made another fucking movie at like 70 something. He made another fucking movie, and guess what? Guess what the theme was? It wasn't Disney Channel themed, wasn't Nickelodeon. He stuck to the route of mafioso, and I'll portray the whole story because my eyes are just as wide as the next one, right? So some fucking old Italian wop got out of prison for doing a 25 after not snitching on the boys. Oh, murder the code. He came out, he talked to the boys back over inside Brooklyn, New York, telling them what happened, how to happen. And they said, you know what, there, General, you're not needed here in New York anymore. We don't need your help anymore, all right? So we're going to send you to Tulsa, and you can start up shop there. You still send us money, but you start up shop there. And he starts shop there. Does a really great fucking job. He's fucking extorting like any other fucking mobster would, and he does a great job. I think I summarized the whole season. I don't know why it took 9 episodes to get there, but I watched the whole thing. It was an easy burn through. Watched it all in one day. Really just wasted a good 30 minutes a piece, 9 episodes, about 4.5 hours of quality time gone the drain. Do I remember a single second of that show? No. Will I watch season 2? Probably fucking not, because it ended. I'll spoil it too. You know why? Because I don't care about your fucking feelings. I'll spoil it. The WAP goes to jail. He goes to jail again. Go figures, right? He goes to fucking jail again. But this time for bribing a FBI agent or an ATF agent because he slept with her and she got jealous because not just has fucking greased up hair, he has mobster dick and she loved his mobster dick. Look, here we go. Within the 5 minutes, we're talking about penis. This is the best Tuesday morning show you're ever gonna have this side of the Mississippi. All right, this side of Mississippi. Made that shit up myself. That commences the last 24 hours. Jesus Christ, I need to slow down. I'm not gonna. All right, whatever. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. The next segment is the World Wide Web. World Wide Web. I have to do my own ad libs because I don't have a soundboard this time. And the only thing that I found on the internet that's worth my time and comfort and my stability with my first world American mindset was this guy who does car detailing. He like restores old barn finds and shit like that. He did a Pontiac. He did that's the only one I really remember. He did a Firebird Trans Am. I think it was like second generation. What a beaut of a fucking car, man. I love that shit. T Model 2. Oh, shit gets me wet. He also did like a Mustang, a Corvette, da 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 do. He did all the classic cars, and he does motorcycles too. And I really admire his work because usually what I think about restoring a car is just everything under the hood, everything mechanical, everything electrical has to work, and then the car is all done. But he showed the great amount of work for detailing a car and how it restores the whole fucking car, and it makes it a whole lot more easier to work on too. That's the best part. Like when he details everything down to the fucking last inch of rust, everything is just a lot more easier to restore, and it makes the vehicle actually back to quality. Because back in the day when black people and white people drank from different water fountains, they made great cars. They made great cars. They might have separated everyone else, but they made perfect fucking running cars that would run for years and years and years. So you just had to restore it, and it's all done. It's like a '95 Camry, right? You can put it in a drive-by. You can run it down Chinatown, but it won't die out on you. I can speak from experience. I had a '95 Camry back in the day. Called it a shitmobile because that's what it really was. Dashboard didn't light up. It wouldn't go over 2 miles without smoking up, leaking oil every single direction. It was just like the perfect shitty fucking beater car possible. Had that bitch, and it wouldn't die. Like it wouldn't die. It's like a fucking mobster. Callback. It's like a fucking mobster. Like you can choke him out. You can threaten his life. You can put a gun to his fucking mother's head, and he still won't give out any information. That's the same amount of quality built in a '95 Camry. No matter what you do, you just can't kill it. You can't kill it. All right. It's like cancer or cockroaches. It just won't die. It's always a reason for it to survive, and it did. It did. All right. That was a good 7 minutes. Wow, this is the perfect amount of way to fucking do this shit. I need to reach an hour. I need to fucking reach an hour. That ends the World Wide Web. World Wide Web. That ends that segment, and now we go to the debate section of the cast where it eats entirely of all the time. This is what I love to do every single day. Where I get these questions, I obviously get them from the Tic Tac. All right, where everyone else goes to the debate, go to the Tic Tac live feature, and everyone on the Tic Tac, only thing they do is the debate and the debate and the debate. But if you say anything mean, anything hurtful, anything that doesn't sound okay to their ears, you get kicked out the chat. And eventually, we weed out all the problems, so everyone left in the chat agrees with me. So then my point becomes right. So what I'm doing over here is the same exact fucking thing. I'm not better than the next man over, all right? I still shit in toilets. I still rub my hands after I eat. I do all that shit like everyone else. So I'm gonna do the same thing that they do. Let me stop warming up these segments and get straight down and dirty, all right? The first one of the night. Mr. Senator of Virginia, can you please enlighten us with the first debate of the night? Women can end the patriarchy. Period. That wasn't a fucking question. That's a statement. They're broad. Of course, a woman wrote this. It doesn't make fucking sense. All right, let's make this a fucking question so the debate can happen. Women can women end patriarchy? Huh? How about you switch the first word with the second word, and you got something to work with? Okay. Can women end the patriarchy? All right, let's figure this stuff out. All right, let's get down deep and dirty here. Let me give my opinion, obviously, because like an asshole, my opinion fucking glistens in the night. Can women end patriarchy? I really don't know what the patriarchy is all about. The general consensus of the world is that it's like the men lead everything. That's what the patriarchy is, right? Men are in charge of the world, and women should be in charge now. So it should be the womanarchy, watarchy. Yeah, it should be that. Can women end the patriarchy? I really don't know. Let me think down and dirty in my fucking stupid head. Can they fucking do it? I think they can. Oh wait, what am I doing? What am I fucking? I had one more segment, one more talking point, but I completely forgot because my skull is cold. All right, one more thing for the last 24 hours. I should have added. I did a shoot. I did a shoot today. Not a drive-by or anything, right? Not a drive-through either. I did a shoot with some fellow comedians, whatever cinematographer, director type of person it would be for a comedy sketch today. And I stepped in the last couple hours. I didn't stay the whole way through because I'm a professional at what I do. I'm a professional dog walker. I take the time and craft to master the skill so one day I can move up inside the dog walking world. and like I don't know, own. There's nothing. There's no joke there. Nothing. But I did the shoot. Really great experience. A lot of handshakes, a lot of high fives, a lot of names. Right, a lot of people I can connect to. What something that is good is that I saw the experience of what it takes to make a sketch over on the director side and the producer side and the actor side because it's a very low budget, so everyone gets a little bit of taste of everybody else. I also shook hands with a someone who can film my special if I ever have that opportunity to shoot a special coming up soon, maybe soon, coming up soon. So I found someone who could shoot my special, and I rather work with her because one, she's the only person I know. Two, she's the first person I know, and she has really great equipment. Like she has enough equipment to buy a fucking Camry, brand new, 2025. She has a lot of money inside her equipment, and I appreciate the craft. I appreciate the science, and I'll definitely hire her, pay her a good lump sum of money, throw in a little tipperoni there too, because I don't know, you give back. And I don't want to say it. I didn't want to say this part. I think she's Jewish, so I think she knows what she's doing. That's the other part. Like she probably has a degree in that shit too, but she's Jewish, so I trust her craft. I trust where the money's gonna go. I trust her production value. Her connections are endless. She probably knows everybody in Illuminati and everybody else in Palestine. All right, let me stop talking about Palestine. All right, no one likes that joke. Nobody likes to joke about Palestine. So that was part of the last 24 hours. But let's get back to, can women end the patriarchy? Can they? Can they do it? Their fucking women brain and their woman mind. Can they fucking do them all by their woman self? I don't know. I really don't know if they can end the patriarchy. Are they calling for like war? How would they do it? Like take our jobs? Are they gonna come over and take my job? What are they gonna do? How are they gonna end the patriarchy? There are some things built for men to do, and men are doing it. So you can't take that away. But can they fucking do it? I don't know. I should have stayed longer inside the chat to hear their arguments. That's the only thing I only took the question. Can they fucking do it? I think they can. I don't know how many women want to enter patriarchy too. At the end of the day, because it's a battle. I think so. It's gonna be a battle if they want to fucking do it. A little civil dispute, a little civil war, north and south all over again. But can they fucking? I'll say no. I just want to be on the opposing side of it. No, they can't end the patriarchy. You know why? Because men made the patriarchy bulletproof. You got to be a man to defeat the patriarchy. You can't be your fucking woman self with your woman ideology. You fucking female species. You can't fucking do it all by yourself. So no, you can't end the patriarchy, huh? Haha, you can't do it. Haha, sucks. Sucks to suck. Haha. All right, that's the only way I can answer this. But let me give the defense on this side. So women can end the patriarchy clearly by taking all the jobs that men do and doing a better job at it, or advancing technology to a point where they don't need that hard labor skill for men to do, so we can replace it with robots. Thus, women will be the superior race inside the planet, so everyone will lactate. Is that what they want? They want everyone to lactate, everyone to give birth, everyone to have periods. Is that their goal? What's their goal here? I don't understand it at all. I really don't. Should have paid attention in social studies. The next question, Mr. Senator, please give us the next question. Yelling at your child often plus bad parenting. They should have put equals. They should have put equals. That would have made more sense. Yelling at your child often. All right, let's give my opinion. My opinion, yelling at kids. I think it's perfectly fine to yell at kids. It doesn't even have to be your own kid. You can yell at any kid. All right? Well, they're not getting hurt. Ooh, I see the problem is like you don't want to be like 19 and then first time in your whole life hear someone yell at you. Cause then you'll be broken down like a fucking robot seeing what humanity's all about. You just be like, you just fucking lose your sense of everything. You're like, wow, that person yelled at me. I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing. Ooh, how did he fucking yell at me? That's wild. Give them a little bit of exposure therapy isn't a bad thing. Let them know like, yeah, I can raise my voice. It's not a bad thing. Yelling at your child, I don't know. How does that equal bad parenting? So you can't hit your kid, you can't yell at your kid. What do you do? What do you do when the kid acts up? What do you fucking do? What was their fucking solution here? Huh? Well, what are you supposed to put them in the timeout corner? Are they gonna count to five? Well, what are they gonna do when they do something bad at this point? What have I seen? What have I fucking seen lately inside the parenting scape of the world that can add up to this? Well, you just take away their stuff. That's like the majority consensus of parenting. You just take away all their stuff. But the thing is, though, like your kid can join a union and then he just goes on strike. All of a sudden, like you gotta get back his stuff, and he's demanding it. And there's like a fucking hairy Italian dude in the background who just wants his money. Oh yeah, that's a problem. You're gonna enforce your child to start a union if you start taking away his stuff. He's just gonna call CPS and shit like that. So yeah, just yell at your fucking kid. I don't get why that's such a problematic thing. Just fucking yell at him. He's fucking acting up. Tell him stop acting up. Yeah, just fucking yell at him, dude. It's just words, all right. If words hurt you, man, I promise you, a bullet's gonna be a whole lot more worse. I'm not saying shoot your kid, but reality there, son. Reality. You see, if I don't yell at you, it's gonna trickle down. Okay, I'm trying to prepare you for the world. That's why you don't have a bed framed at this point. You're sleeping on the mattress on the floor. I'm trying to prepare you for the world. That's what I'm trying to do. Prepare you for the world. Because that's always the opposing view of this. You hit your kid, you yell at your kid, you just want to get them ready for the world. Because the world's just going to beat them down every single second. There's other ways to get your child ready for the world, too. You don't have to yell at them and beat them. So I don't think that's a valid excuse. It's hard to debate this. It's hard to debate any of this shit. I'm just debating with myself, with all my mixed personalities all in one. So let me get my fucking opinion. Yelling at your kid often equals bad parenting. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I feel like your kid eventually adds up all the fucking shits. He's not that stupid, alright? He's not on the tic tac getting his mind corrupted. He's still living the rest of his life in the real world. Like if you yell at your kid not to fucking go over the edge of Niagara Falls, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, maybe that was a bad choice. Let me not do that." And he doesn't do it anymore. But if you try to like coax them down, like, "Yo, come over here. It's way more fun instead of jumping off a cliff. It's we got ice cream over here." Like if you try to do that shit, I don't know. It's not problematic. It's not like you won't get to the same end. It's just I don't know. It makes more sense just to fucking yell at him when there's danger. Like, why do you want him to play with fire and get burned? Just yell at him, say, "Don't play with fire." And that's a good reason. That's a good way to yell at your child often, so he doesn't get hurt. All right, so his existence doesn't end soon. All right, that's my opinion. Let me defend this. Let me defend this even more. If you yell at your child, you're just a bad parent. All right, I don't even have the fucking might in my brain to give a shit about this. I think I already answered this shit in the other day too. That's why I don't want to give a shit too much about this question. So, Mr. Senator, please, next question. You are what you attract. Oh, this is not that loaded. This can go in any direction. I like this one. So, you are what you attract. Do I agree? Yes, I do agree. Let me jump to the extremes because I didn't go to school, okay? So, if you're a shitty person, you attract shitty people. If you're a great person, you attract great people. And it makes sense. It happens all the time. Your brain connects with their brain. They see each other as like-minded individuals. At the end of the day, everyone wants to be around familiarity, resemblance. What's another good word? All right, we stopped at 2 words. We stopped at 2 good words. I'm not gonna push it to a third. So yeah, I do believe you are attracted to what you are. I mean, whatever you are, you're attracted to it. Yeah, so I believe that. I don't see anything wrong with it. Let me defend this going on the opposite spectrum, because life's all about a spectrum. You're not stupid, you're on the spectrum. You didn't want to get a job, you're just on the spectrum. You don't know how to drive, you're just on the spectrum. A lot of great things are on the spectrum. So you are not what you are. You are what you're attracted. What's the opposite of that? You you aren't what you're attracted to. You are what you attract. I can't even find the opposite here. You are what you attract. You aren't what you attract. See, they didn't write this question. They didn't write it out like a great question. I hate how they do the fucking shit on TikTok, man. It's all statements. There's no real fucking solid questions. So it's hard to find the opposing part. So you aren't to what you attract. That doesn't even make sense. I can't even. The next question, Senator of Virginia, please enlighten us. Online bashing does not exist. Again, another statement. This is not a question. Again, another statement. I don't know how the fuck this becomes a debate. I don't know why I don't just rewrite this shit too. I stick with the journalistic integrity here. I write what I see. I don't edit it at all. Online bashing doesn't exist. All right. Let me just answer the question, or let me answer the statement, not the fucking question here, and then find the opposing view. So online bashing doesn't exist. I think it doesn't exist. Yeah, I don't think it's a real thing at the end of the day. Harassment is real. Online harassment is real. But you see, you just change the word of bashing, and we change harassment to bashing as if it's anywhere different, which is the problem here. I feel like that's the bigger problem than the fucking statement here. Online bashing doesn't exist. See, it's the fucking word game all over. I hope you guys are documenting this. This must be for sociology or some bullshit fucking paper in your community college. Look at this. They're changing the words, and then I'm creating a whole new definition. Because if you say online harassment doesn't exist, I'll say, are you fucking stupid? Like, why would you say that publicly? But when you say online bashing doesn't exist, all of a sudden I have to think a little bit harder. There isn't a difference between bashing and harassing, is there? What's the fucking difference? What's the fucking difference in your book? All right, because you're making this fucking question different. Let me change this to harassing, and then I'll try to answer as bashing. Online harassing doesn't exist. Incorrect. Online harassing does exist. Because one, you can find their address, you can email the workplace, you can send letters to their home, you can contact the people they love, family and friends, and then destroy their fucking life. And that's harassment to the furthest extent. So that does exist, and it does implement harm inside the real life. Look at these nice words I'm using. And online bashing, what the fuck's the bashing? Huh? How do you bash? Let me Google this shit before I get riled up. I better not fucking hear violent physical assault. Look at this shit. Look, they're changing the fucking words. They're changing the fucking words. Let's see, bashing and harassment. All right, so harassment's a three type. So it's verbal, physical, and visual. And bashing's violence, physical. So it's one type of. Okay, that kind of makes sense now. So physical. So they just fucking made it stupid then. They're saying online bashing, but bashing means physical violent assault. All right, the fucking example they give is kind of childish. 9 incidents of gay bashing were reported in the police to the police. Well, why they have to go gay? Well, that's kind of childish. All right, that's not childish. That's a severe crime in New York City. So just violence, physical violence. So that doesn't make online physical violence doesn't exist. I need to fucking do a whole segment about how this word game we're playing is actually harmful as fuck. Cause I'm stupid. I'm the average stupid fuck walking around inside society, paying taxes and smiling at people, and I don't know the fucking problem. What's happening here? Bashing. If you said harassment and bashing were the same thing, I'd be like, yeah. What's it to you? That's the only thing I can tell you after that. But online physical harassment doesn't exist. It doesn't because it's online. That doesn't make fucking sense. He didn't do the question right, Tic Tac guy. He didn't fucking do it right. You're the fucking problem, not me, not my stupid brain. Your stupid brain did this. You're spreading your stupidity around the world. But let me try to defend this. Online bashing doesn't exist because everything stays online and nothing else has equated anything to the physical realm of reality. So you don't have to be worried about the world. You don't have to be upset about anything that's happening. It's online. It doesn't make sense to anyone else. It's not real. That's why it doesn't exist. And I hate this fucking shit. Sometimes I hate these questions because sometimes they're loaded and it's fun to answer, and I can play both sides evenly. But sometimes they're just fucking stupid as hell, and I can't entertain it enough. It's annoying. Senator of Virginia, please enlighten us. What is the next question? Women deserve to be drafted. Do women deserve to be drafted? All right. All right, there, sweetheart. Are you going to grab your M16 and fight China for us? Are you going to fucking do it? Are you going to shut the fuck up and sit down? What are you going to do? What's your fucking choice, huh? I think there's a woman issue right here. All right. This is a broad issue. Not like broad as in distinct. I mean broad as like your stupid fucking tiny brain woman. All right. This is a woman issue right here. But let me talk about it as a fucking man that loves his fucking country more than anything else. Okay. Women deserve to be drafted. Let me have a good smoke and think. All right. Let me go get a good pull off my Smock Nova 5, not sponsored. And let me think about this. This is burnt as fuck. Jesus. Ooh, can't wait till I get the hole in the neck. Really get some air filtration around here. Jesus. Women deserve to be drafted. Think about this, boys. Think hard. All right. My opinion is the military is a diverse sector of the world. All right. There's jobs in every single idea you can fucking think of. It's not just a shooter. You're not in combat. All right. Not everything's in combat. We need people pushing papers. We need people refueling trucks. We need people doing stupid shit too. We don't just need people dying on the line for their country. There's other things you can help inside the military where you should be drafted if you're a woman. I'm not saying women deserve to be drafted on the front lines defending our fucking country with their hand and tit and everything else, but that's not my idea when I hear women deserve to be drafted. I do think they deserve to be drafted, but inside certain sectors still. Like they still get to choose their job. They still have the opportunity. But if we're like at war zone and we're like losing 90% of the men, guess what? They're abroad. You're fucking jumping up there with your kids. Everyone gets a fucking gun. That's at that point. If we're at the fucking dying fucking peak of American history, I want women to be fighting just right beside my dead body. All right, I want dead women next to me. I don't want just dead men around me because they deserve it. They deserve it. They get to vote. They get to have rights. So they get to die for their fucking country. So yeah, women do deserve to be drafted into certain jobs. All right, into certain jobs, not just like 11 Bravos and everyone else, or 13 Bravo. I don't know, whatever. Cavalry. They don't have to be in combat zones to be helping the fucking war. That's what I think. Oh Lord, I need to change that pod. I can't hit this shit no more. I need to change the pod. Oh Jesus Christ. Am I gonna stop vaping one day? I don't know. Are they gonna make a better vape? Oh Jesus. Taste that shit in the bottom of my fucking dick. Ooh, that didn't even help. Alright. Yeah, so women don't deserve to be drafted. It's a dangerous war zone. War is always dangerous. It's bad for their mental health. They need to be behind the safety of the men so they can do the necessities, the factories and all the other fucking bullshit corporate jobs that they have to get done throughout the day. They need to be doing that shit while men need to be dying because men are strong. Men love war. Men will die just to die and they'll shoot a gun just to shoot a gun. They'll to do it willingly. It's their job. It's their role. We breded men's breed. The male species love violence. All right, that's the reason why women shouldn't be drafted into war. It's a violent thing. That's the only way I can defend this. Oh Lord in Christ, we have two fucking questions left. The Senator of Virginia, please enlighten us with the next debate.
You knew your gender at 7. Why can't children transition?
All right, this was from the BLT community again. One of the most outspoken T's out there. Like I said before, all the other people, the gays, the bis, the lesbians, never heard any complaints from them. They're not that dangerous to society. They're not trying to reamp society inside a whole different direction. They're happy. They're all gay, as in mean happy with what they have in their life. Even most of the trans people, they're happy with what they have in their life. They're not asking for anything else. But the extremist the transformers, those guys, or those, I don't know what to call them. Those trannies, those trannies always have to step a little bit further, as they didn't just fix their life, they had to fix the 7 year olds. Right? They need to make sure the 7 year olds don't go through puberty, because puberty is bad for them. Letting them grow up and be an adult, it's horrible for them. It's bad. Let me give my opinion so I can never get hired ever again at a corporate event or at a corporate job. You knew your gender at 7? No shit, Sherlock. Obviously, I knew I had a penis at 7. I was peeing with it. That's a great fucking take. But why can't kids transition? That's a horrible fucking take, because they're fucking kids. All right. I knew I had a penis. I didn't know I was supposed to lose my penis because I didn't want to have it anymore. I don't know the repercussions. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next 10 years. Why should I make a choice that will affect me for the next 70 years? I don't even get to choose what I'm gonna have for my birthday. I barely get to choose what my birthday cake is, but I can choose my whole gender. Why? Why are we skipping 100 fucking steps so they can choose the most craziest fucking thing they can do to their body? Why? Why is that good? I don't think that's good at all. I think that's horrible, actually. I think we should just leave kids to be kids. If kids have issues with their identity or gender dysphoria, or they feel like they want to transition, guess what? Tell them to tough it out. Wait till they're 18, all right? Just keep telling them tough it out. Write a fucking book about it, okay? Anne Frank made a lovely diary. Tell them to write something great, so they can fucking express their feelings and shit. And other, tell them to join a sport. What am I saying? Tell them to fucking join a sport, be around other like-minded individuals, so they can understand a little bit about the world instead of focusing entirely about their gender. There's so much other things inside the world where they can have fun at. Their gender should not be something they want to change. Give them a fucking gun. Let them shoot something in the fucking woods with a parent supervision, obviously. But let them shoot something in the fucking woods. Let them fucking, I don't know what else fun for a kid. Let them play fucking Minecraft. Yeah, let them fucking play Minecraft all fucking day. Don't let them transition. Why are you giving them? Don't give them a choice to transition. And as a parent, don't let them transition too. Don't let your fucking kid not be your kid anymore. That's fucking horrible. You tried your fucking best to raise your kid to be the best possible person, even better than yourself. Why are you letting them do that? Why? It's a bad choice. Even at 18, going to college may be a bad choice. Why are you letting the kid transition? He's going to be bullied. He's going to be ostracized. He's not going to feel okay. There's going to be so much repercussions. He's not going to understand at that young age. You can't even explain it to him. I can't tell a 12-year-old, I can't tell. I don't even know what the fucking repercussions generally are. I just know you can't have a kid anymore, and you're gonna be a little bit down on whatever natural puberty you're supposed to go through. So if you're a male, you're gonna lose a little bit of testosterone, so you're gonna be looking a little pubescent as an adult, and as a woman, you just look more. I won't even say grotesque, but you'll suffer from like baldness, the Adam's apple growing and shit. You look like you'll be mismatching. All right, it's like mismatching clothes. You don't walk out the house with a dress shirt and shorts. Why should you walk outside the house with a fucking tit and a dick? Like, it doesn't make fucking sense. Why are you letting this shit happen to people, especially children? Stop attacking. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't like how they attack the children. It is an attack at the children, because the children can't defend themselves. Who's defending the children? The kids can't speak up for themselves. They're fucking kids. It's weird. It's always been weird. I can't find the commonality here. I can't find the reason behind it either. Like, uh, obviously, if a kid comes out at like 14 years old and says, I don't like my gender and shit, he's obviously experiencing something else greater than just his gender. It's just a cover up. It makes sense. I can see that, and I can see how it makes sense. A child gets abused. He doesn't have any control. He doesn't feel like he has no control in his life, so he wants to take control of the things that he can't take control of, like his body, his gender. So he says, you know what? I'll take control of whatever I have, and I'm gonna do something about it. I'm gonna make the movement. That's why kids cut themselves. That's a big issue. That's why kids transition. That's a big issue. That's why kids starve themselves. Whether also they overeat. There's a lot of issues that come with it. Transitioning is just like one of the other disorders. It's not good. It's not good at all. I don't agree. I don't buy in. I don't think it's okay. Yeah, I'm on the opposite fence. But let me defend this because even the devil has his good side. All right, let me defend this. So you did know your gender at 7 years old. Clearly, you're taking a piss and shit somewhere. One of the bathrooms, the blue or the pink one. And why can't kids transition? Let me defend this. Kids should be able to transition at any age when they deem fit, because at the end of the day, a child's happiness is the a child's happiness is the number one priority over science, or the child's feeling of being accepted is a lot more important than anything else in their life. Uh, what else? What else I can use? What's their argument? It's um they even trans people today knew as a young age that they were misidentified as their gender, so they wanted to change even at a young age. So they knew. So that's a great example of why kids know. What's another way to defend this shit? I need to see. I need to grab the mindset of this shit. I can't find it without being fucking sarcastic. What's a great way to defend this? Because this is actually a pressing issue. I mean, current issue for people. So what's a great way to defend this? Why should kids transition? It's they have kids don't have rights. Yeah, they don't even have rights. Yeah, that's a whole other issue. If you want kids to have rights, yeah, like it's hard to defend too. This is not even funny. See, this is the thing. I hate when they talk about children. It's not fucking funny. I saw something else recently too on the fucking DC Shorts or some shit. It really got me riled up. Like it got me so fucking riled up. It was this fucking schmuck duck fuck, right? And it's against one of like the it's like they're talking about consent, which was not a hot topic. It shouldn't be a hot topic. But he was talking about consent, and he said at the age of 12 the kids are sexually aware enough to have sex. It's such a stupid fucking thing to say. It was like, and the thing is too, he wasn't even serious. He was just, I hope to God he wasn't fucking serious. Because he was just trying to like he was laughing it off, smirk. He's trying to get the guy agitated or shit. And the guy was like, he wasn't mad. He was just genuinely concerned. Like, dude, please tell me you're joking. Please tell me like you wanna like this is all just a fucking joke. Like I have a child right now, and if you're around my child, like I can't imagine what I'll do next. Like it was so disgusting, and he was just smirking the whole time, trying to like make it laugh at it, trying to rile him up. And the guy was just like, dude, he's like, dude, you really need help. You really just generally need help. Even in the comment section, nobody was defending it. Not yeah. Why am I surprised? Nobody was fucking defending that shit, and it got me riled up too. I was like, dude, why say that? Why walk around in society, think your fucking stupid way, and say that shit? That's fucking evil. Like I generally don't have any remorse of what happens to that guy, and I hope the worst that goddamn thing happens. And that doesn't just happen. I'm not just mad at him. I'm mad at his family. I'm mad at his friend. Mad at his friends. I'm mad at what society did to him. I'm mad how he got to that point because he generally had a laugh at fucking saying that sentence, and I got so riled up in my own comfort of my own home. I got so fucking riled up. And I'm getting riled up right now just thinking about it. Like he got me so fucking pissed hearing that shit. I don't want to see nothing like incriminating or anything on the fucking World Wide Web, but it just is. Oh my god, that shit irked me so fucking much. Dude, that shit fucking irked me. And it's the same fucking thing with these fucking extreme fucking transgender people too. They're irking me to the fucking left, dude. You can't fucking leave kids alone. Just fucking leave kids alone. Let them figure out life. Why is that? Why is that hot? Why is that a problem? Why is that issue to you? Dude, if a kid wants to transition, let him tough it out. Let him see the rest of the world first, man. Why don't you advocate for that? Let him experience the rest of the world. Why are you making a life-altering decision at such a young age when the mind is barely even fucking okay? Why can't you ask a bigger question? Why can't you ask, how's the family life? How's everything else in your life going? Because obviously he feels ostracized in whatever community he wants to be a part of, so he's just joining your community in the transitioning community because all of you guys are so open and loving until somebody asks one question opposing. You fucking cult movement, you fucking dick. All of you guys are not all of you guys, all the extremists. You guys are all fucking dickheads. Like, yeah, I'm not fucking defending that shit. You guys are fucking dickheads. I don't like that shit at all. Yeah, to my fucking core, I can't find a way to like it. Like, I can't find a way to defend it. Like, if you generally think a child has the opportunity, should have the opportunity to change their gender, you, I have to hear, I have to hear a great reason. I have to hear a fucking great reason, because you're changing someone's fucking life just to make a point, and that's not funny and that's not entertaining. Getting riled up. This is supposed to be a lovely morning for you, and it's supposed to be a lovely morning for me. But I get riled up here.
Mr. Senator of Virginia, please enlighten us with the last question of the night. No kissing, sex, sleepovers, exclusivity, zero fights relationship is ideal. No raising voice, slamming, throwing, body count does not matter. Mr. Senator of Virginia, why isn't this a question?
I don't know. I don't know. I think the world is just kind of fucking stupid.
Mr. Senator, I agree with you.
All right, so this was a debate, even though there wasn't a fucking question here. It was with this broad. She's married. She's an advocate for like coaching, life coaching. So obviously she's a scam artist. She wrote 7 books. She was promoting her books inside the TikTok, and I say it a lot longer for this one because I was dropping some questions inside of it too. Number one question I said was, so how do you keep men interested? Which, like, I can obviously say this. Yeah, your body should not be the only reason why it's interesting. But in other hand, too, making all these rules like in the first day, I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't thinking about doing all that shit. But when you take it all away, I just don't feel like it's fun. Like, yeah, I don't think you're a fun person. Like, I'm not a fucking slut, all right? I'm not a fucking slut. I don't go around fucking anything or everything, right? I have fucking standards to myself. I enjoy class. I'm a gentleman at heart. Exterior asshole. It's just how I was built. It's the 2000, isn't the 1999 model that I came in. Like, that's my fucking idea. I'm not fucking. If I go on a date with you at a nice place, I want to go there too. I'm not just going there just to fuck you. I want to go there too. I chose a place for a reason. It's nothing weird about that shit. I didn't expect you to fuck. I didn't expect you to sleep over. I didn't expect to kiss or anything. I just expected me and you to have a good time. That doesn't have to include anything. So yeah, I think this is all just like one by one by one. So I'm gonna answer the first part, then continue on, and then give a defense for all three of these. So no kissing, no sleepovers, and no exclusivity. Oh, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, her rule was 3 months. There's a 3 month rule for all of this shit, which is weird. I think it's generally weird to do that, to have a set time and date. Like, your standards are so they're rock hard, they're stone solid. There's no reason to change for anyone. I'm not saying be a slut, but like, dude, if I know you for 2 months, are you really gonna say, oh, no, 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 we got one more month, tough it out there, tough guy, tough it out, 29 more days, 29 more days, all right, no touchies. Like, are you really gonna do that to me if after like 2 months of us dating, and you're like, oh yeah, I fucked somebody else. Sorry, I fucked someone. Like, no exclusivity, no exclusivity. You're not. I'm not tied down. I'm not tied down. I'm looking around. I'm browsing around like a Macy's catalog. You're not in charge of me. I'm in charge of me. I'm in charge of my body. I fucked the other guy because it was 3 months and 1 day, so we can do that. But you're still on 2 months and 9 days. Tough it out. Tough it out. Like, what are you gonna do? That's so fucking weird. That's generally fucking weird. It's like this is like for a women rules too. I don't think it applied to men. I don't think she wanted any rules for like men to have rules or Yeah, someone else brought the thing. Like, it was me. I brought the question. I was like, so you guys can have standards, but I shouldn't have standards, because she said a point that was related to standards and stuff. And she's like, men don't have standards. They shouldn't have standards. I'm like, wow. Okay, you have a list. She really did. She had a fucking list of criteria that I had to fall in. Funny, entertaining, financially stable, smart, curious, handsome, intelligent. It was literally a 20 point list of what a man should be, and even including this one's not on the list, but she was including this too. But I said, you have all this stuff. can I not have standards? And she made it a quick no, which is lovely. Which is lovely to hear. Always wanted to know that. Always wanted to hear the female mind, the female species at work, how they fucking think. And the chat, the comments were lighting up inside. The chat was lighting up too. It was like, yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me too. Me too. Hands up. Hands up. Me too. I agree. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Preach. 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 And all the other men inside the chat were like, "This broad will never get married. Can someone check up on her husband? Look at her face. I can't imagine waking up to that every single day. Like it just jumped to the extremes. And the thing is, though, I understand it. Like when you ask a question inside the comments, you have to read it in your head. And she read my questions, I think, as if like it was an attack. Like I was saying something to attack her, but I was just generally trying to get the questions going. I really wanted to see what she was talking about too. But for 3 months, no kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. I mean, yeah, no exclusivity. Do I think that's right? I don't think that's right. Would I do that myself? If it's like a woman I know I'll marry or someday, like yeah, I'll wait 10 years or some shit or some fucking Romeo fucking simp shit, some cuckery at work. Would I do that shit? See, look, these are all so fucking. They're all jumping around, set their own fucking lanes. All right, so no kissing. What I say about kissing? At least a week, like 1 week. I'll give it a week. Like if you don't want to give me like a peck, I'm like, all right, you're not interested in me. That's what I'll think. I'm like, yeah, you're just not interested. And if you say, oh, I just don't kiss guys, I'm like, all right, so you're lesbian. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh, like I don't want a bitch with that high standards. I'm not saying like you can't. like, Yeah, I don't want a bitch with that high of a standard. That's kind of fucking weird. Yeah, I'll stretch it to a month. I really would stretch it to a month if I'm not seeing you like more than one time a week. Yeah, if I see you like once a week, I'm like, yeah, I barely see you anyways. It's whatever. I don't care. Seeing if I'm seeing you more, if it's like 4 dates in a row and you didn't kiss, I'm like, what the fuck's happening? Did I do something wrong? What did I do? I opened the door, made sure her bill was paid, told her she looked pretty when she looked ugly. Like I did everything a man should. Why hasn't she kissed me? The sex rule. Let's find out the sex rule here. For me personally, my ideology, my mindscape, like my rule for sex would be. Let me think of one right now because I really don't have one. I usually just get what I take. I mean, I just take what I get. I'm not really that picky. I won't follow it into the same rule of kissing because I said 1 week to 1 month for kissing. 1 month to 1 month to 1 month and a half. Yeah, that's the only way I can do it. If I know you for a whole month, we're on date 10, 10 dates in a row. Yeah, like obviously I'm trying to fuck. If you're not trying to fuck, that'd be kind of weird. Too. Like you don't find me attractive. I find you attractive. This is a level like attractivity. Is that a real word? Attractivity. If we're both attracted to each other, why are we like? Why are we holding out? Who are we holding out for? God? I'm not trying to have a threesome here. Why are we holding out for God? That's fucking weird. No, maybe it's not weird. Yeah, that's how you get a traditional woman, right? She believes in God. You only have sex when you're married. When the ring's on, your dick's in. That's the only way it can happen. I'm not saying we need to fuck every single day of life. Like that's not my idea of a happy marriage or happy or fun dating. You don't have to fuck forever. I'm like you don't find me generally attractive. That's the only thing I'll question. If she says, "Oh, I find you attractive, but I don't want to do this," then I'm like, okay. Then I'm like, oh, you're just lesbian. That's the only thing I can think of. I won't think like, see the thing. I haven't met a bitch with that high of a standard. That's the other part too. Maybe I'm just not exposed to the right female, ladies. I'm not exposed to the right ladies. That's the problem. Maybe that's why I'm thinking my stupid man brain right now, using my stupid man logic. What's that thing? Mansplaining everything right now. Sleepovers, bitch. It's not. I'm not fucking 10 years old. What do you mean sleepovers? If you fuck, you're gonna sleep. You just sleep over to sleep over. You got a crib, right? If you got a crib, what are you sleeping? I don't want to share my bed. That's not. I don't like sharing. Yeah, generally I don't like sharing my bed. I like laying down with my arms. I like laying down like a fucking squid. All right, I like spreading. I like man spreading everywhere. I don't want to sleep over generally. So yeah, we can wait 12 years. I don't care. Hey, we can wait 12 years. You don't have to get in my bed. Exclusivity, like that's weird. That's fucking weird. If I'm dating you, I don't want you dating other people. That's fucking weird to me. I'm not saying like the first date you're committed forever. Like, no, after a month, like, bitch, choose a side. All right, you're not a fucking Republican. All right, choose a fucking side. You're not a fucking lobbyist. Choose a fucking side. All right, stop playing both sides or 9 sides or 5 sides. Choose a lane. All right, I'm not dueling somebody for you. All right, this is not Blade Blade. Your pussy's not that good. All right, you're not that special. Yeah, I don't need to fight another nigga for you. So yeah, I'm not gonna defend this. I think I give this defense and opinion at the same time. Honestly, let me defend it easily. Actually, if you're a traditional woman, you have to have standards, and you have to have that 3 months rule. Because if you don't, what are you? What are you doing? Why are you wasting your time? Like I said before, beauty only lasts a certain amount of time. After that, you're just bitching with makeup on, and nobody wants to hear that. So yeah, this she also didn't illustrate like how to find a mate. Like we're all species here, how to find a mate so you can reproduce and shit. She didn't illustrate that. My point is always find the same goals so you can intertwine with each other and actually have a bigger picture at the end of the day. That's always my idea. But she's like have standards so you can enjoy the man forever. It's weird. Stop doing this. Both sides, men, women, stop doing this. All right, stop picking and keeping. No one owns you. All right, it's weird. It's fucking annoying. Like you met that bitch after a certain time of your life. Like you didn't own her for your whole life. You can own your child for 18 years. That's a lot longer than your marriage probably. But don't fucking say you own somebody. That's weird. No one owes you shit too. That's fucking weird. Zero fights relationship is ideal. No raising voices, slamming, or throwing shit. That's just violence. All right, don't be generally don't be fucking violent. Raising your voice when you want to make a point, uh that's a hard one. That's really a hard one because that puts you in a doghouse real fast. But the thing is, like, it's either you raise your voice or you do the fucking you talk to your teeth like, hey, I just want to tell you something. I really want you to listen. Listen, all right. I don't want to listen to you. Are you gonna hide that shit? Like you think so? No one's perfect. You're not going into a relationship because you're a perfect person and the other person's perfect and no problems will ever arise. But also don't be violent. Don't threaten her. Don't let her feel uncomfortable in her own home. But yeah, you should be able to raise your voice, and she should be able to raise her voice right back at you. It's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you don't hit each other, both sides don't fucking hit each other. That's perfectly fine to raise your voice. I don't think it's an issue. Like I don't think it's that terrible at all. Like everything just blows through after a while. You've been with that person forever. You're not gonna leave. You just made a point that was actually pretty bad. But so I don't know. You can fight in a relationship. You're supposed to get better day to day. No one's perfect at the end of the day. I don't think a zero fight relationship is real. Not even ideal. It's not real. How do you fight? How do you fight if you don't do that? What are you gonna do? Just be petty? What? Just like say shit straight to their face? Like that's why I fucked your brother? Like are you really gonna do that instead? Is that what your idea of like a healthy relationship is? What are you gonna tell her? Like, how are you gonna illustrate like you're always ugly? I never loved you. Well, you're gonna say that straight to their face and be like a regular healthy person because you didn't raise your voice or slam or throw anything when you said it. Is that really better for you? Is that really great? How does that make you feel? Huh? How does that make you feel? You feel great? You feel great now? You feel perfect? And the last question, last idea of her fucking broad mind, right? The fucking always back to this body count does not matter. Doesn't fucking matter. I don't know why they fucking think that. I don't really don't understand why they think that. I really don't understand why they think that other than being insecure about their body count, knowing that they have a high body count. And even with this in a separate idea, some of the whatever podcasts with all the lovely ladies of the night, it was like a porn star debating this. She said her body count's over 100. God damn. And she only fucks people with high body counts too because she feels like it's better and she doesn't want to like be someone's project work of how they find themselves and shit. Like, really? Can we all just admit it? I'm a man. I can sit down at the table and illustrate this clear as day. I last 5 minutes, best 5 minutes of my night. but it's just 5 minutes. I'm not gonna. I don't got a 40 pump. I don't got 40 minutes of pumping. All right, I get tired. I'm done after the first round. I'm patooey. All right, you're just gonna see a sad man. You don't want to see anything. I'm not gonna give you anything. I don't have no passion. I have no desire. I'm done for the night. That's true. That's the only truth I can tell you. They'll be the best 5 minutes you ever see throughout the until the next 24 hours. But that's all I got. So yeah, what am I talking about? Why did I say that? Body count doesn't matter. Yeah. So back to that point. After that, it's just like, dude, what do you want to do? I'm done with sex for the day. You, I need to reload. All right, I punched out for the day. I'm done. That's my five. What else do you want to do for the day? Like, sex can't be your relationship, because it's not gonna last forever. All right, your body's gonna age. Okay, it's not gonna age gracefully if you keep fucking everything. You're gonna have fucking holes where you didn't want to have holes. Maybe somebody will like that. But that ends
The debate, the debate section of the night.
that ends that shit. Yeah, so we did it. I don't know how the fuck we do it every single time. I don't know how I do this shit. All right, let's end on some lighthearted notes. You're starting your Tuesday morning. You're hearing my voice. You sat all the way through. Congrats, you fucking lations there, handsome or sweetheart, whatever fucking you identify as. Non-binary. Well, all right. Let me find something nice and peaceful to end off with you. All right. So I have talked to some people. Here we go. I've talked to some people to get on some more stages, find some new spots, expanding my network, finding some more people to talk to about comedy. I have not gotten any closer to the idea of having a co-host. I'm still looking for a job. And I'm thinking about being a firefighter. I don't even give a shit anymore. I'll just fucking pick up any job, dude. You give me a uniform, you give me a fucking punch card, dude, I'll fucking do the job. I'll be the fucking president of Zimbabwe. I don't give a flying shit. I just want to get paid. All right, I just want to get fucking paid. What else have I been doing that's positive here in the world? I'm still talking to God, right? The God. Still talking to that guy. Still trying to build that relationship. Feeling a lot better about being alone. I'm not entirely concerned about being alone or working alone or figuring out shit alone. It's still not. I wasn't really concerned before, but I feel better about it now because I'm not what's the word of the day? Because I'm not at a threshold anymore. Here we go. Call back. 60 minutes ago. I'm not at a threshold where I feel uncomfortable. What else is some good things? Good things. Good things. What else are some good things? I think it's really it. Dog walking's been pretty solid. Talking to dogs still. Actually, it's been pretty slow too. What else is some good things? I haven't heard. Yeah, that's not good actually. I haven't heard anything from any of the jobs I applied from last week. Some more good things. Some more good things. I made my resume a lot more better. Here we go. Made my resume a whole lot more better to my standard. Some more good things. I'm still trying to IST down to what's that place, Texas, and I sent the paperwork over, and they sent it right back, and they said everything was wrong, and I need to redo it all over again. So I was like, thank you, Sergeant. Thank you for wasting my time, and I was wasting yours. So I'm working on that shit. I'm still working on finding a job so I can find some money. Yeah, see, the thing is though, like too, which is strange. It's such a strange feeling. I promise you, I don't understand it myself. I feel like this is a good moment in my life. Like, I feel like I'm okay to do this. Like, I don't feel that concerned. Like, I know I'll look back at these days and shit. I'm like, this is the best fucking feeling ever. Nobody really relies on me except my DLG. Nobody really counts on me, and I feel great. And I'm just living life. Like, I literally I dog walk, and I'm not dead. And I can still eat food. Like, I don't have that much to complain about. Like, I'm going to look back at these days and be like, yeah, these were it. These were fucking it. And it's a fucking strange feeling because at the same time, I feel really upset that I don't have enough money as much as other people in my age group. Like, I'm not saving up money in a savings account. I don't have that. I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. But, like, I'm so blissful about it, too. That's the weirdest shit. It's hard to explain because I'll just go day to day, and I'm like, yeah, let me buy a soda. I don't have money, but guess what? I'm not dead. That's like I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with just being alive, and it's a great feeling, but it's still strange at the same time because I get concerned sometimes of the day, but then I'm like, it's all right, dude. Like, I'm still working shit out. I'm not dead yet, and it's great. But guess what? There we go.
Oh, that is the 60-minute marker.
Thank you for watching AK Talks Morning Show. Have a good one. Okay. You stay here again. You're consistent, are you? Maybe you'll get something here. Maybe I'll give you something. Maybe. All right? Keep doing what you're doing. Have a good one. This one's specially for you.